What's up, y'all? It's Milo back with the Takes What It Takes. Today I got the Clovis South girls basketball coach here, Maesyn Rix. Today I'm going to interview her and ask her some questions. Let's get into it. What did it mean to lead the very first team in Clovis South history?
I think it's indescribable. Not a lot of coaches get the opportunity to start something from the ground and build it exactly the way that they want to, especially with my leadership. I've been shaped and molded throughout this process. And so it's honestly been an honor and a blessing to lead such a remarkable first group, also known as the first herd.
You did an amazing job with that.
Thank you.
When you first took the job, what was your vision for the program?
My vision is a place where everyone feels like they've got their hands on the steering wheel. I want them to walk through our gym doors and feel our energy and feel our passion and feel our love for one another, and also get the pulse of our competitive spirit. I want it to be a place where people gravitate towards us and our true colors and the way that we care about the first things, and we put the first things at the forefront. That was really important to me. And so I think, right now in the culture of basketball, family and togetherness, it's all misinterpreted. And these are overused and fairly undefined words. And so my job coming in this first year was to define those words very clearly.
Absolutely. What were some of the biggest challenges starting from scratch?
Buy-in, right? We don't have any. If you look around the gym, we don't have any banners. We don't have any accolades. We don't have any awards to show for it. We just got a lot of really good people and hopefully are like-minded. So it was really hard to get people to buy into the vision and direction that we're going into. But honestly, I think the response was really positive. I think people are starting to feel a sense of ownership in our program, and that's all you could really ask for in the first year.
What standards did you emphasize from day one?
Yeah, I think that's really easy. We are on a collective pursuit to pursue excellence in the court, on the court, in the classroom, and within the community. At the end of the day, we're not just hoopers. These skills have to translate to life, not just what we do on offense and defense. But I wanted to make sure that it was known that we're going to take care of our academics. We're going to be stellar students in the classroom. We're going to be upstanding citizens on campus. And I feel like we've got a really great group of girls. And so that didn't really need to be a focal point because I just had a lot of girls that walked in and had those standards themselves. But we made it very clear that basketball is really important, but it is a vessel for learning valuable life lessons.
What was your coaching philosophy in a few words?
My coaching philosophy? I'm child-centered. I believe that basketball, again, is a vessel for learning valuable life lessons. It is your challenger. It is somewhere where you can come in, and it is your confidant at times. I believe that you can be firm and kind. I believe that you can be, a fierce encourager, but also hold the standard. Yeah, but I really believe that putting the child at the forefront of everything that I do is really important.
What do you want players to take from this beyond basketball?
My biggest goal when I took this job, when I was in the interview, I told them my biggest goal stepping away from this was when I just defined wealth or richness in my life. It wasn't a monetary value, so it wasn't money, but I wanted to look at my fridge and I wanted to see baby announcements, wedding announcements, graduation invites. That was my goal. My goal was community. I want my former players to walk through Target and see me and have that desire and want and that light up to go say hi to me because I want to build that relationship. I want girls to know that I'm a resource for life. I'm always going to be in your corner, and that this is a lot bigger than basketball.
What's next for Clovis South girls basketball?
I think it's just to be steadfast, right? There was a lot of uncertainty this year, a whole lot of pivoting, which required us to build that callus of resilience. And so that I'm not scared of, but now it's just sharpening our tool belts, right? Iron sharpens iron as one player sharpens another. So now that we've established that mindset and that mentality, we got a lot of girls that have a lot of work to do in the summer, but they're facing that with this courage and that unwavering resilience. And so I'm hoping that has a trickle effect. I'm looking forward to seeing what that next wave looks like. So my 8th graders and my 7th graders who are watching us kind of go through the trenches right now, knowing that they're going to have to step in and really take on huge leadership roles when they make it to high school.
I think they would do that.
I think so too.
And last question, how do you build on the foundation from year one?
That's a great question. I think it has a lot to do with the people that I bring on and put in a uniform. I say a lot to the girls, my voice stops at the sideline. There's only so much I can yell from the bench. I need people who are we call it an echo, right? They're gonna echo me. They're going to echo our program. They're going to echo our values. They're going to get tight huddles, and they're going to embody that competitive spirit and what it means to play for Clovis South girls basketball. So my trust and my devotion lies in shifting the mentality and creating leadership amongst my girls to have a lockstep mentality, meaning that they're stepping in lockstep with one another, knowing that they don't need to see eye to eye to walk hand in hand.
Okay, now we're moving on to 94 feet rapid fire.
Okay.
Favorite drill to run in practice?
Ooh. 1v1 quick decisions.
Offense or defense?
Defense.
Man or zone?
Man.
Favorite basketball movie?
Favorite, loving basketball. What?
Biggest coaching pet peeve?
When girls don't sprint back from water.
Pre-game vibe, calm or hype?
Hype.
Motivation or discipline?
Both.
What drives you crazy, an airball three or a missed layup?
I'll tell you this, whatever the reaction is afterwards.
One word to describe your coaching style.
Energy.
And last question, what does it take to be elite?
It takes 2 ounces of heart, right? At the end of the day, we all get gassed. We come to the end of our rope, but it's whoever can dig down and have that 2 ounces of heart, knowing that basketball is a selfless act. Can you pursue the desire skills when you're gassed, right? Knowing that the sacrifice is not for yourself, but it's for the person standing next to you.
Thank you, Coach. I really appreciate you doing this interview.
Thanks for having me. That was good, Mila.
Takes what it takes.